Here we are. We're here today. I'm with Honey. She's my favorite redhead. And what I'm going to do today is use one of these viral shampoos that we've been seeing everywhere. This one that we want to use today is a red and a hot pink. What is so interesting about these colored shampoos, it's in a shampoo. So what I think is so clever is you lather it up, let it sit in the hair, then rinse this out, condition with their conditioner, and then you have this vibrant reds and hot pinks, and they have it in teal and lavenders and purples. The colors we want to do are this deep red and this nice hot pink. And the way I want to do it is keep the hot pink on the underneath and the red on the top. So you'll see this hot pink bright pieces peek from the underneath and the lightest part of Honey's hair, and then the rest of the hair will be the deeper red. What I want to do first is lift these roots. She's got a little bit of new growth here. Honey's got very thick, wavy, just really good coarse hair with a lot of natural wave in it. She's a level 6 auburn brown. She's got a lot of auburn in her hair naturally. You can tell with this skin and this freckled, nice, beautiful skin that she makes a great redhead. So what I want to do first is I'm going to lift these roots with a 10G and the scruples with 20 volume just to get rid of this line and give her a little bit more lift at the root here. And this is like a light golden blonde, level 10 light golden blonde. So it'll bring a lot of copper and gold out in Honey's roots. So it'll lift it just a shade or two, which will be nice when I shampoo this red into it. What I think I'm going to do is once we process these roots, 30 minutes on the new growth here, I will shampoo this color off. And then on damp toweled hair, I will lather in the red shampoo, and about probably 3/4 of her hair will be red. I'll do that on the top layer and everything and get that out of the way. And then the underneath, where I want the hot pink, I'll lather that in on the hair on the underneath. You let it sit in the hair, then you rinse really well and use the conditioner afterwards. I will dry Honey's hair and show her finish. You'll get to see how vibrant and how really bright this color is. And you know, I can come back in a couple of weeks and show how well this hair, how well this shampoo holds up. You know, with the fading and lathering. You know, each time she shampoos it, it will lighten, but they do have a special shampoo and conditioner with it, which probably makes a huge difference in how well it holds up. So we'll use that too, and we'll really check it out and see how well these color shampoo works. I like the idea that you can shampoo it in much gentler on the hair. I think the paler and the platinum blondes, you know, that go pale pink, are beautiful too. So I just think that on Honey's hair, we like using these great copper reds and these hot pinks, and it really does well. Even on the platinum blondes, I think that are going more bright and pale pink, and I'm sure it's probably gentler on the hair also. So this is something new we like to try, and so a lot of fun being creative with this hair color. I'm going to finish Honey's roots here. We're going to touch up this new growth. I'll process her for 30 minutes, and then we will come back, and you'll get to see her finished look. We're back here. I've got Honey shampooed. I've touched up these roots and lifted her natural color up 2 or 3 shades to a light golden blonde. You can see in the before that she's very coppery, auburn with a lot of gold and copper blonde in here. These were pre-lightened ends that had old pink and red and so many different shades on there. So it was time for a new color. So we want to try the viral shampoos. These viral shampoos have these extreme colors in them, and you lather it in, and as the color deposits, the bubbles get lighter. That lets you know that it's working, it's depositing. I've shampooed the color off. We have freshly shampooed, just damp hair, and I've sectioned off the area on the underneath where I want to do the hot pink. The hot pink, you can see, is very hot pink, much cooler than what she has here on here now, but it's going to be a dramatic change. It'll be great on Honey. So the hot pink will go on this underneath hair. Then I have the red, which is a really vibrant, extreme red. That'll go on this top. So about 3/4 of her head will be the red, and this underneath pink, the paler, lighter pieces, and the hairline that's a little bit lighter will be the hot pink. So what I want to do is you basically put this on and lather it in. So we're going to try it right here. We're going to open this bottle. We're going to squirt this on here. And we're going to lather it into the hair. Wow, honey, this stuff you can see is very luxurious, very rich red. I'm using my fingers to dot that right on the roots. Oh, it smells fabulous too, honey. Got a nice fragrance. I am just working this in. I'm going to turn you a little bit just so you can see where I've already put this on. You can see it's this top section here. I'm going to go right here and put it right at the hairline. Tilt your head down a little bit, honey. Just so I can separate this from the underneath. Now I'm taking my finger almost like I would hair color and pushing that shampoo into the hair. Honey's got very thick, long hair. So let's work that in there really well. Really saturate the roots. I've got it at where I'm really working it in at the crown and the scalp. Now, oh, you can see that it is lathering, honey. Nice, rich lather. Here I've got one glove on, but that's okay. I'm going to use this hand to work this in. She had these really pale, pre-lightened ends that were just faded from old hair color. We had been putting some balayage. We had lifted it with, so many different things and just faded. And now I'm just really kind of working this into a nice, really nice lather, honey. Trying to keep it off of this hand. But that is working. That is working really well. I'm going to let that sit for just a few minutes while I get the hot pink out. Now the hot pink is what will go on the rest of the hair. Let me clip this out of the way and twist this up just a little more neatly there. And let's see.
You just put pink all over my hair.
Okay, I am back. I had a little mishap there. I had actually put the wrong color on the top, so I had to rinse that off, get it out. Now I'm back to doing it correctly. I've got the red on the top. I've lathered this in here. You can see all the great lather and the bubble in the lather here. This color shampoo, I think, is going to be fabulous. Already, her hair already has the vibrance in it that we wanted. Now, this is the top layer. This is where we want that really deep, extreme red. On the underneath is where we're going to do the hot pink. Now, let's not get it mixed up. Where's my pink? Where's my hot pink? Here's my hot pink. Now, you can see this is really nice and bright, so it's going to be great with the red. I'm just going to squirt this on. A nice thick lather. The shampoo feels very luxurious. It's not watery or thin. It's very thick and super shiny. The shampoo itself, you can see, has got super shine in the shampoo. So I'm lathering up these ends, getting a really good coat on these ends that were so much lighter. Now I'm going to take another little bit in my hand, and I'm going to use a little bit where we want this on these sides. Let's lather in the color. Let's lather in the hot pink. What fun is this? I tell you, you have to be very brave and very bold to carry this off, and Honey definitely can. She is my favorite redhead. She wears it very well. Honey is an artist. She does some beautiful, beautiful mosaics, and this really is, very fashion forward. It's very avant-garde. It is not for the conservative. This is just very, very edgy and very new right now. Now I've lathered this in really well. The first time when I put it on the top and I put the wrong color on and I immediately rinsed it off, it really came off the skin very easy. I was very surprised that it came off as easy as it did. Now with this hair color, you can see the difference. The red has got a lot more of that orange red, and the hot pink is very hot pink, very cool. So we've lathered Honey up really well. We've got no hair showing. We've got everything covered really good. I'm going to leave her in here for a few minutes. I'm going to leave this in here for a few minutes, and then I'm going to rinse this off really well. And then they have a conditioner. Where's the conditioner, Honey? The conditioner is a fabulous conditioner that locks the color in. Yes, yes. And look at these nice sizes. This is a great size too. It's not a little wimpy bottle. It's a nice amount. As you see, the bubbles lighten. That tells you that it is depositing. It is depositing the color. Honey, you see, is very warm tones naturally with all that coppery blonde, dark blonde, auburn in her hair. So it's going to really pick up on this hot pink. It's going to feel those faded ends and really give her an extreme hot pink on these ends. Okay, honey, let's turn it off because we're going to come back and you're going to see the finish. I just took a photo.
No, you got it. Let's go.
I'm back. Here we are. And I have Honey finished. I dried Honey's hair and I set it. And I gave her some of these pin curls. They're going to give her some fabulous curls when I take this down. Actually, what I did is I set her hair with some sculpting lotion, which is our real liquidy light gel. And I wrapped the sections, tiny little sections, around the finger and just created a pin curl. Then I clipped it down with my bobby pins. Then we let her stay like this and dry. Actually, when I set it, her hair was slightly damp. It was not completely dry, but yet it wasn't really wet either. Slightly damp. Now you can see already the difference in the hair color. Honey had that copper blonde with lots of faded pink ends. And you can see what this shampoo has done. You caught me in the before photo there where I had accidentally put the hot pink on top instead of on the bottom, but we quickly corrected it. I shampooed that out and just started over. The good thing is the pinks and the reds were extremely close. They weren't really way off, but you'll be able to really see the pink on the ends with the redder at the roots. You can see how I've set this in tiny little pin curls. Some are a little bigger, some are a little smaller, and I just clipped them down with some bobby pins. Honey slept with her hair like this. What I want to do is brush this out and give her some great waves. And then you'll really see the color. What was so great about this color, normally it would have taken a 3-hour process. We did it in about 15 minutes, which was so much easier, quicker, and just as vibrant as the other colors we were using for these really brilliant bright reds. So these shampoos are really fabulous. I love the conditioner. The conditioner that you put on after you do the shampoo in color leaves the hair really moisturized and gives great shine. And it does lock the color in. Using the conditioner and the shampoo also will help the color from fading. So this is great to use, as often as you want or as little as you want. What's nice is the shine in the hair too. Super shiny. Really healthy, great hair. So what a great way to have a quick change on your hair color just with the shampoo right in the shower. Here we go. You can see I'm getting these curls down. And I want to turn you just a tad bit here, honey, just so you can see the vibrance of the hair. It really is gorgeous. Setting it with that sculpting lotion really gave a nice definition to the curl without looking stiff or tangly or dry to the hair. The curls are really, really springy and soft, yet they're firm. So they'll really do good with anti-humidity, no frizz in here. The sculpting lotion too has got a sunscreen in it. It's actually our product. We have Hair Artist, and the sculpting lotion is our setting lotion. So it's great to use for pin curls. It's great for baby fine hair. It's great for body to the hair. So I used it just to set this pin curl set. You can see the curls coming down, taking the bobby pins out. I did finish after I got the set completely up and done. I sprayed her with some of our spray and play, the fast drying finishing spray, and that just kind of seals it and gave it a little more firmness here. So here we go. I've almost got these down. Then I'm going to take my brush and brush through this, and the reason I want to brush through it is to loosen up this curl and give her some waves, some really defined gorgeous glamour waves. What's really cool is Honey wears her hair like this a lot, and she will start out really curly like this, wear it like this for a day. Tomorrow it's looser, a little wilder, a little piecier. The third day it's in these waves. There's just this really tousled, great beach hair. So when you set the hair like this, it really does last. You get several several hairdos out of it. You can see where I gave her a nice side part where I started the set. I just set this starting with that side part because we don't want a lot of lift at the crown, at the root. We want that smooth. I'm going to take and just pull some of this out, and you can see how vibrant this hair is. It's really unbelievable how this is just from the shampoo, the viral shampoo. Honey has been doing her hair, gosh, honey, probably 10 years now. We've been doing it red. So what's really nice is to find a way that is easy on the hair. And you know, every time you have to lift the hair with these lighteners to get this really vibrant pale ends or the brighter ends, it can be very hard on the hair, very hard on it. So I try to be gentle with Honey's hair. You see how good, strong, really strong, good, tough hair Honey has. And because she does condition and take good care of it. Now you can see what this is doing, brushing the wave out. I'm using one of these, which I love, is the wet brush paddle brush. You can see how easily it goes through the hair and really gets to the roots and brushes this out. And you can see with all this great curl, when you brush through this, look at the waves push in there. You push that hair in and get these great glamour waves, which are really very in right now. And it's a classic look, actually, that can really be good on anyone, actually, because this length gives nice soft wave. It gives hair shape and body. I think it gives a really glamour look when you wear the hair softer. This is kind of a set or finished look, but yet it still looks modern. I want you just to see the color a little bit better. This really has a great sheen to it, and you can see all of the body and what great texture Honey's hair has. Actually, let me pump you up a little bit, Honey. You can see the rest of it. Your hair is out of the picture. I think what gives us a nice modern look is that it's loose. It's not so fixed and set. It really gives this glamour model look without having, overdone. It still looks touchable, great soft hair. Now what I want to do a little bit of is, it's always fun to add stuff into the hair. Honey has such fabulous hair. I do have something that I love to put in the hair. And I just want to show how the hair can go so dressy with a few pieces in it. And you can see what really makes this hair look luxurious is all the shine in the hair. I'm going to take this back, which would be a great photo to show in the hair. Hair ornaments are gorgeous in the hair. They give such a statement piece to the hair, which I love that look. Love that look for a photo. It's a very glamour look. Honey, you wear it well.
Oh, I love it.
I think that this hair is only for the brave. You've got to really have guts to wear this vivid, vibrant hair. And I think we had a great model today. This was such a great before and after. And what a great way to have a new change with just a shampoo. Thank you for watching so much. And tune in again.
Wasn't there a camera? I don't know, we took pictures last night. Couldn't you toggle back?